Imagine waking up tomorrow morning, reaching blindly onto your nightstand for your phone, and realizing it's completely gone. Not just yours, every single smartphone, tablet, and mobile device on planet Earth has vanished into thin air. No screens, no notifications, no cellular service, and no internet in your pocket. Within the first 10 minutes, billions of people experience a collective neurological meltdown. People wander onto the street staring blankly at their palms, completely paralyzed. Without a glowing rectangle to guide every second of our lives, modern civilization feels like it's grinding to a sudden, terrifying halt. Today, Quack is about to dive into a world stripped of mobile devices to find out what actually happens to our society, our economy, and our brains when cell phones disappear overnight. Let's start with the immediate chaos of daily life. Within hours, the entire infrastructure of modern convenience completely shatters. You can no longer open an app to order food, book a rideshare, or check the fastest route to work. The concept of instantaneity vanishes, replaced by brutal old-school friction. If you want to meet a friend across town, you can't just send a quick text saying running 10 minutes late. You have to plan hours in advance, meet at a fixed location, and if they don't show up, you stand on the corner waiting like a fool with zero way to contact them. The sacred art of the last-minute change of plans is officially dead, and the world is suddenly forced to slow down by 10 gears. Public transportation becomes packed with confused people holding physical paper maps, while taxi stands experience lines reminiscent of the 1980s. But the physical inconvenience is nothing compared to what happens inside your head. For decades, our brains have been hardwired to crave the microdoses of dopamine delivered every time our screen lights up. Without your phone, your brain undergoes an intense chemical withdrawal. Psychologists call this the phantom pocket syndrome for weeks. Your leg will literally hallucinate the buzz of a text message that will never arrive. Your anxiety spikes, your attention span flails wildly, and you feel a profound, suffocating sense of isolation. Yet something fascinating happens after the initial panic subsides. Without a screen constantly hijacking your focus, the fog in your prefrontal cortex clears. Your ability to concentrate on a single task for more than 5 minutes, what we call deep work, starts making a miraculous recovery, and your natural sleep cycles begin to reset without the disruptive blue light keeping your pineal gland awake. Economically, the disappearance of mobile phones triggers a massive earthquake. Entire industries built around mobile apps, social media influencing, food delivery, and ride-hailing are wiped out instantly. Digital wallets like Apple Pay, Momo, and mobile banking apps cease to exist, forcing society into an immediate retro-futuristic throwback. You pull physical cash out of your wallet or use a traditional plastic bank card for everything. Local neighborhood stores, public payphones, and physical newsstands experience an ironic sudden renaissance. People stop staring down at their laps while walking down the street, and for the first time in 20 years, humans are actually forced to make awkward eye contact with strangers on the subway or strike up conversations while waiting in line. This brings us to the ultimate psychological paradox of a phoneless world, how it changes human relationships. Without emojis, filtered selfies, and endless scrolling, communication becomes intentional again. If you want to talk to someone, you have to knock on their door, write a physical letter, or call them on a landline phone. Conversations become longer, deeper, and more meaningful because there are no notifications buzzing to distract you mid-sentence. We realize that while cell phones connected us to everyone across the globe, they simultaneously disconnected us from the person sitting right across the table. Waking up in a world without mobile phones sounds like an apocalyptic nightmare, but it reveals a profound truth about human adaptability. We don't need a glowing screen in our hands to live, think, and connect. Thankfully, Quack's phone was still right beside him, and he immediately hugged it like a long-lost child. Would you survive a week without your cell phone, or would you lose your mind? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to hit subscribe to join the Quack Explanation family for more wild science facts and societal deep dives. Stay safe, stay curious, and I'll see you in the next one.